Mende Naza is an ex-slave who clandestinely returned to her Nuba Mountains homeland in war-torn Sudan 22 years after being taken as a slave. Accompanying her was Baroness Cox, human rights campaigner and ex-deputy speaker of the House of Lords, who has visited Sudan over 30 times. Out of the darkness they came, the heavy, thundering hooves of the horses, which forewarned of the impending doom. Like the horsemen of the apocalypse, war, famine, conquest and death. During that fateful night, all four would descend onto her innocent village of Karko. The Murahalin, or Arab militia on horseback, were slave raiders. Brandishing torches, they set fire to village huts. Mende could remember the searing heat of the dancing flames, the billowing smoke blinding her, and the screams of the women and children, some in their death throes, as the blades of the Arab militia swung down on them to silence them.
When I was 12 years old, I was captured from my home village and forcibly taken into slavery. After 7 years of slavery, I escaped. I helped set up the Mende Naza Foundation charity to help others who are suffering in my homeland.
The Nuba Mountains, 48,000 square kilometers or 19,000 square miles of mountains rising sharply from the arid plains of South Kordofan state, have become one of the front lines in a civil war which still counts slavery as a war bounty. Genocide looms as the Nuba people are caught in a tug of war between the powers of Sudan's armed forces, SAF, and Sudan's People Liberation Army, the SPLA. Their territory is partially occupied by both armies. Horrifying human rights abuses were perpetrated by opposing armies. Civilians have been murdered, raped, and taken as sexual slaves and displaced. Vulnerable children have been forcibly recruited as soldiers or taken as slaves. Some slaves are brainwashed and indoctrinated and come back as spies or assassins for the Khartoum regime. Many of the SPLA based in the Nuba Mountains are Nuba and sympathetic to their people.
Last year we captured 5 T-55 and 2 APC BTR.
The people are suffering so much from the genocidal policies of Khartoum. People have had to flee, some of them 4 times, from different places where they've been attacked by government of Sudan army. Old people who couldn't run have been burned alive in their homes. Others have been shot. In other places where the government of Sudan or Sudan armed forces have occupied a land, they bulldoze the schools, they destroy everything.
The spirit of my people is powerful. In spite of all these years of atrocity, they do not see themselves as victims and are always smiling. It is often me who breaks down and cries. Ironically, they tell me that I need to be strong.